Hello and welcome to the video, fellow creators. Are you looking for an affordable drawing tablet to have on the go? Then look no further than the Frunsi Rubens Tab 8 standalone drawing tablet. Stick around as I take you on a journey on what this tablet has to offer. Before I get into some of the details of this tablet, let's have a look at the contents. As you can see here, there was a lot to unpack with this tablet, more than I was expecting in the box. Of course, we have the tablet, the pen, which uses one quadruple A battery. One is already included inside the pen, as well as an extra. The glove. There are actually two types of gloves in there, to my surprise. There's the usual 2 fingers glove, but there's also these whole hand gloves for both hands with what appears to be rubber grips on one side. Of course, there's the cleaning cloth, very important. There is a dust brush, which really caught me by surprise. It's really soft and kind of looks like a makeup brush. There's also the nib remover and extra nibs for the pen. A case for the tablet, which has a pen holder. The charging cable and adapter. And finally, the instruction manual and a little thank you card. Yes, so there was a lot to unpack with this little tablet. Now that we know what we will be getting with the tablet, let's dive into the review. Okay, so this tablet is small and lightweight, which makes it easy to carry around. It is 8 inches and has an IPS HD display, so it is quite sharp. It has a pre-installed screen protector, which of course protects the actual screen from future scratches. It has 64 gigs of memory and has a memory card slot for more storage. It has a USB Type-C charging port and even a mini HDMI port to connect to your TV. Very useful if you are doing presentations. This next feature I actually discovered by accident when I placed the pen down for a moment next to the tablet. The side or bottom of the tablet seems to have some magnetism which causes the pen to stick to it. But this is only possible when the tablet is not in the case, which of course is included and also has a pen holder. The pen itself is quite sturdy. It has a bit of a rough feel for easy gripping. It uses one quadruple A battery already included, as well as an extra in the box for when that one dies out. I recommend getting rechargeable ones as soon as possible if you do decide to purchase this tablet. There are of course extra nibs and a nib remover. One of the things I would like to mention about this tablet is that it is very child friendly. It has setup options asking if the device is for a child or an adult or teen. Of course, I'm an adult, so I chose the adult option. Although, despite that, there were still times it would ask if a child or adult was using the device. I found that to be a very interesting feature. It can be annoying, but at the same time, I understand it's a safety feature. There's most likely a way to stop it, but I didn't dig that far. I was too excited to try out the tablet. The tablet came with only one pre-installed drawing app, which is Sketchbook. Not my go-to app, so I went ahead and installed Medibang, which is my go-to drawing app. I did play around with Sketchbook at first, and the first thing I realized is the pressure sensitivity. It is really pressure sensitive. Light strokes were really light, and I had the same experience when I moved over to Medibang, and I absolutely loved it. It was accurate and true to the features of the different brushes. which made my drawing experience feel natural. For this demonstration, I am drawing Peri, aka Periwinkle, aka Poof, from the Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Another cool feature of this tablet is its ready-to-use screen recording feature, so there is no need to install one. The only downside to this feature is that there is no way to change the recording settings, so you just have to work with what you get. If you prefer to have your own recording settings, then you are free to install a screen recording app to do so. The pen, as mentioned earlier, has a rough feel for an easy grip. There's also two types of gloves, the usual 2 fingers glove and 2 hand gloves with rubber dots. I call them grippies because it allows me to easily grip the pen and increases palm rejection. You really can't do anything on the screen with your hand when wearing them. The only problem I had with them was that they may have been a bit on the big side for me. I got small hands. Despite that, I managed to work with it somehow. Overall, I had a really good experience with this tablet. It is really good for beginners or even seasoned artists who may want something small for doodling on the go. And for all the features this tablet has to offer, it is really affordable. If you would like to get your creative hands on one, check out the link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Please share the video and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos. Till next time, creators, stay creative.